Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Messi.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Defending of the desperate variety. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Albert. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne. Otto. Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Goalkeeper's ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Messi. Otto. Koundé gets it away. And that's a throw-in.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And here's Messi. Gets into some space. Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Real chance! Saliba makes the interception. Mbappe! Oh, that's another chance! And he's being shifted off it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now he's off and running. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Mbappe! Otto picks it up out wide. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Albert certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And it's Beckham. He can get that clear. Back in possession and ready to go again. Rodri for Messi. Xabi Alonso did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Ronaldo might just make this.
Paris Saint-Germain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. Can he get away here? Very nicely done. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Gets his pass away. Julie. Messi. Great hit! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. He's played him through. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
De Bruyne. Albert.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Julie. And he's picked out the run. And through to the goalkeeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Manchester United lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game. He's had a shot! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And he's had it nicked away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Has a go! They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Scholes, and the shot! He's got a goal! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Messi. Quality ball. And here's Mbappe. He might be in here. Mbappe! And that would have been some goal.
Mbappe may risk being accused of being a tad selfish. Not by me, though. It was good endeavour.
And he cuts out the supply. And here's Messi. He's picked his way through. Messi. Messi. Hits one! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Might be danger here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Great ball if he can get there. Albert. He's had a hit! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty...
Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Simplicity itself.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And De Bruyne! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now to maintain it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that is expertly dealt with. And that was very necessary. De Bruyne looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's going to be disappointed with that. The final 5 minutes.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
No way through. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh, he's been caught napping. De Bruyne.
Il y aura 4 minutes.
Time added on 4 minutes. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Scholes can get it clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
I think we've... Messi! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Messi, happy to bask in the... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And expectations are rising. And the finish! Oh, he's really drilled it. And we have our very first corner. He's shooting! Goal! Celtic! And Celtic are in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Celtic breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Pinches it off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Over to the left. That has not gone well. Can he get away here? He is through here! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And this is a great... Fabian Ruiz! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Fabian Ruiz did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Climbs up big! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Schlupp shifted it to the flank. Nicely intercepted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Gonzalo Ramos. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
That's been cut out, well played. Shot at goal! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And now he has 2.
Le numéro 38.
Celtic are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And that is a little undercooked. Out for a throw. Gonzalo Ramos looks to get on the end of this. Defending was strong and firm. That's headed upfield.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that has left him in a heap.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gonzalo Ramos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well read, and the danger is averted. Dembele. Nuno Mendes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he was quick to react. Vitinha. And here's Ramos.
Gonzalo Ramos really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Can he finish? Oh, what has happened here? This time, surely! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display. What a player.
A case now of complete control. Marquinhos.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's a nicely measured pass. Doué. Vitinha. Gonzalo hits one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
And
that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Paris Saint-Germain now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
Oh, super find. Inviting looking ball, that. Hakimi. Marquinhos. Oh, played right into his path. He's got away. Donnarumma catches it safely. The message is clear, none shall pass. Vitinha. Vitinha. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's well spotted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Dembele. Oh, perfectly measured that. No, that's been intercepted.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He could be in here. That is a brilliant interception. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Simplicity itself.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Celtic are having a ball here. Celtic appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Celtic have got it back and they'll have another go. Fabian Ruiz. That is a great ball. Decent hit! And yes, it's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
He's had a shot! It's there! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Paris Saint-Germain playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Kvaratskhelia. Gonzalo Ramos tries a shot! It's in!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 73 minutes de jeu par le numéro 9. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 14. À sa
Both
place,
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Attention, changement.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gonzalo Ramos! And it's come back out to him. And he hits the net. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 77
Paris Saint-Germain
minutes de
give
jeu.
themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Paris Saint-Germain have hit a quick-fire double here and have restored some sort of respectability. Kasper Schmeichel with the clearance. Nicked it back promptly. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's picked his way through.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Well, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 5.
Time for changes
Le
on
numéro
both
21.
sides, actually.
Le numéro 17. À leur place,
Paris Saint-Germain
Le numéro 35.
have now used
Le
up
numéro
all but
3.
one of
Le
their
numéro
substitution
33.
windows.
Changement.
And now they can clear their lines. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, easy pickings there. Into the last 5 minutes. And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. So much time and space here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Zaire Emery, Lee Kang in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Zaire Emery.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And that has been clear. Great hit! And that has fair fizzed.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
He's in plenty of space here. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And the counter is on. Oh, important interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that will be it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now the finish! Great hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That's an excellent interception. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It's hard to overlook someone with the talent of this guy, Randall Kolo Muani. OK, it's a little premature to start comparing him to some of the best, but he's mainly a right-sided forward, and he really does have great potential in terms of goals and assists. And you're not going to find many greater on the counter-attack. That's when he is at his very best, when it's quick from back to front.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Kolomwani is flagged offside. Douglas Luiz proves too strong. Bremer. Oh, and he's through the middle. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. In for a header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
And he's being shifted off it. Bremer cuts out the pass. Vlahovic. Kolomwani.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, smashing header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
McKennie puts a cross in. Kelly gets across to intercept that. And he's found a way past. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kolomwani. McKennie. And here's Kolomwani. There's the hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
McKennie has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Wolverhampton have the chance to go the other way.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Face to face with the keeper. Has a goal! And that would have been some goal.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Wolverhampton trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game.
Vlahovic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hwang Hee-chan. Nelson Semedo. That's a shade optimistic. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Matthews Cunha. Looks a good ball through. He's had a shot! Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Douglas Luiz. Kolumuani. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, what a ball! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Good spot, he's seen the run. And the flag has stayed down. McKennie. And here's the chance to counter. Hwang Hee-chan. He's had it taken off him. Vlahovic. And he's running through. Shot a goal! And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, we've seen a lot of willing, accompanied by a fair amount of waste, so they've both got to tidy up their scoring act.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And he cuts out the supply. Shot could be on. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that should be the keeper's. And he's intervened well there. Oh, that's delightful. Hwang Hee-chan. Oh, super find. Nelson Semedo. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kolumuani. Koopmeiners. Kalulu. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Real chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Vlahovic. Douglas Luiz. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. That has been cut short. Locatelli.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department. Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Nelson Semedo, and he's whipped it across, and out it comes again. Matthews Cunha. Matthews Cunha! And that was very necessary. Kolumuani.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Dawson.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Matthews Cunha. Douglas Luiz. Koopmeiners. And they can counter here. Koopmeiners. Here's McKennie. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. he's managed to get himself offside. The fullback is in acres of space here. McKennie. Kolumuani. He won't be happy with that one. Douglas Luiz. Locatelli. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vlahovic. And the finish! It's in! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 26.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. A 1-0 lead established.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Gonzalez. Oh, good ball, shots on here. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Can he finish? He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Wolverhampton grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Dawson. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shift. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's very neat. And the number on the board is 3. Kolumuani.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he was quick to react. Just eases him off the ball. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 3, numero 9.
Into extra time we go.
Il numero 4, il numero 14.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Kolumuani. And that could set him on his way. Just the goalkeeper's decent hit! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's through here. Plenty to aim at here. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Doherty. Yildiz engages and forces him off the ball. And they're back on the ball again. Hwang Hee-chan.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, can he get onto this? Back in possession and ready to go again. Played back in. Yildiz.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Matheus Cunha. That's it for the first period of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 6. Viene sostituito con il
Exhaustion,
numero 12.
physical and mental.
Sostituzione.
Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Locatelli. And he welcomes it in. Shapes to shoot! That's another chance! And that would have won it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
He's found a way through. And he's intervened well there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Milik. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Matheus Cunha! And the lead stays intact, just.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Dawson. Now it's Kalajic. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's good running with the ball. And the counter is on. Here's a chance. And it's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Two up and very little. And the shot! It's a goal! Stoppage time approaching! Is that the final act? He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Numero 10. Cambio di giocatori.
Wolverhampton are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Un minuto di recupero.
Wolverhampton give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
No way through, so... Matches Cunha! Desperate defending required here. He's gone back, tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Milik taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So, it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive. And
Vinicius Junior! Goal!
well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gavi.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. It's almost too easy for him, this.
Now it's Ansu Fati. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Mendy did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Rafinha. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Brahim Diaz. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Martinez deals with that comfortably. And back to the goalkeeper. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's had a shot! Dispatched clinically. They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Lewandowski at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Valverde, Pedri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's burst through! Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, and he's through the middle. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Brahim Diaz. Vinicius Junior. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Pedri.
Barcelona really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Gavi. Rafinha. That is great defending, so alert. He's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping!
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Just eases him off the ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, what a climb! Balde. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Brahim Diaz. Vinicius Junior. Koundé. Can he get onto this? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Vinicius Junior, given the lift of his goal. Looking tidy in possession here. Araujo. Martinez. Lewandowski chasing after it.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Koundé. Pedri. Koundé. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the first 45 minutes are up. Madrid head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And so we're off again. Eder Militao. Bellingham is onto it in a flash. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. Nice sequence of passes, this. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Yeah, and a heart-and-mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his...
Lewandowski! Oh, that's fabulous!
Oh, that was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Gavi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Can he finish? They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Koundé. Keeper's dealt with that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Big header! And somehow he has kept that out. And we have our very first corner. Vinicius Junior! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Balde. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lewandowski. Can he finish? Yes! And surely that settles it. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's hoisted clear. Lewandowski.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Mendy clears. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Brahim Diaz. Yamal. This is De Jong. And he was quick to react. Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lewandowski might just make this. Valverde. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aim forwards. That's good vision. That has been cut short. Quality ball. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Valverde. Brahim Diaz. Bellingham. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Mbappe tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the keeper threw out a limb.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Eder Militao, clearly the target here.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
And he's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rafinha stood his ground strongly.
Alexander-Arnold.
Chouameni. Some really good ball movement. Pedri. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Yamal! Cleared without hesitation. And here's Ferran Torres. Now the finish! Really well taken goal. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Mbappe. Pedri. It's a pretty loose pass.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
4 extra minutes added on. Dani Olmo. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's found the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that. So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's surging through. Oh, the ball's come loose.
Ferran Torres!
And that may well be that. That is that. Madrid did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but...